G'day guys, my name is Lord Tom and welcome to a very special segment called Sonic the Hedgehog competition number 5. Now, you know what, we're actually missing good old Sonic the Hedgehog here, and here he is, seems to have sold out to Google, none other. Bad. Anyway, let's get into the actual competition. That's more or less why we're here. Now, just a brief little update for those who may or may not know about my previous history with competitions, or those who are just new to my channel. I basically make these sort of events more or less to give back to the actual Sonic the Hedgehog community. It's basically my way of saying, hey, I know you might not have the cash flow that some other people have, or the resources to obtain them, so this is my way of giving back to you guys and simply saying, you know, keep enjoying your fandom, keep enjoying Sonic the Hedgehog, and just keep collecting. And I just want to give you guys something, you know, creative and fun to do, more or less. So that's more or less the reason why I make these competitions, just to give back to you guys, nothing more, nothing special. Now, taking that out of the equation, let's get into the actual entry and how to enter. I'm going to make this competition extremely easy to enter. No, join my Twitter or basically any of the fun-ish. Why would you want to join a Twitter to basically enter a competition? You know what, I'm not even going to argue that. Let's make this simple and fun, because that's the way we want it. So, you know what, this heat is killing me. That's the one thing I hate about Australia. Other than that, it's pretty awesome. So, you know, I'm probably going to be like Big the Cat and just go fishing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, let's get to the actual competition and how to enter. How to enter, very simple. In this video, at the very bottom, just leave a comment saying, hey, I'm entering, cool, I'm going to enter, I'm in, something of those lines. But just let me know who's going to enter. Unless you want to troll me and just basically saying, hey, you're a loser, blah, 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 I'll be like, yeah, sweet. That's me. So, yeah, just basically, oh, by the way, this shirt is pretty badass for those of you who are into my shirts. I'm singing somebody out here, so shout out to you. So yeah, just leave a comment saying that you're going to enter. Now, there's several reasons why I want to know who's entering. Simply because I want to know the amount of people that are entering. There's going to be 3 prizes, first, second, third. And more importantly, I just want to know the amount of people. Say, for example, a lot more people enter than I expected, and a lot of people put a lot of effort in their work. I have a real bad guilt within me that basically renders me from just giving out 3 items. I might give out run-up items, but it really depends on how many people are entering. So, you know, it's worth a shot. Just, you know, have fun with this competition. That's all it is, really. I mean, if you win, you win. You don't. You know, it's all about having fun, right? That's what Sonic the Hedgehog and the community and the whole, you know, good old Sonic is all about. Just having fun. So yeah, just say you're in the comments below, and that's how you enter. That's pretty much it. Now, you do need to submit something. That is definitely the next part. That's crucial. Now, this is going to be as broad can be. So basically, this is it. Create your own Sonic the Hedgehog adventure. Now, you don't have to create it based off the actual video game, Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure or Sonic the Adventure 2 or Sonic Adventure 2 Battles, whatnot. No, you can if you want. I don't recommend it necessarily. Well, it's not that I don't recommend it. Basically, I'm judging this on creativity. The more creative you are with your adventure, the better it is. Basically, you can make your own adventure. It can be anything: racing car, swimming, you know, him defeating badniks. It can be anything. This is your adventure with Sonic. The only exception to this is it has to include a Sonic the Hedgehog character within the universe. For example, you need to have maybe a Sonic, you need to have Big the Cat, you need to have Knuckles. Not all of them, just at least one Sonic the Hedgehog character. Amy Rose, Dr. Robotnik. The more characters you add in, the better. That's what I say, right? That's what makes any adventure. But it needs to have at least one character. So it can be any character within the Sonic the Hedgehog game universe, and or the comic, if you read the comic, if you're into that sort of stuff. Those are the only exceptions, of course. So make your own adventure, at least have one Sonic the Hedgehog character. That's pretty much it. It can be, I don't know, Sonic running down a slide at your park and then ends up hitting his face with the gravel. I really don't know. Anything. Now, this is based on creativity, so go wild. You can either make a video, you can dress up if you want, you can do an audio log, you can do a you know, a written adventure, you can write it down as a story and send it to me. You can do picture format, you can mess around with your plushies, anything and everything. Be as creative as possible. I judge this on creativity, so the more awesome and over the top your adventure is, bonus points to it. Now, the cutoff time is the 3rd of January 2014, which is next year. Now, I was going to make this competition, well, I thought about making this competition sooner, but the problem is, if I decided who won and it came to basically sending out prizes, I kind of feel bad in the sense that during the Christmas peak and all that sort of stuff. I didn't know if the prices were going to reach in time, or if it's basically going to cause, you know, traffic, or worst case, and this has happened to me once or twice, the actual item itself doesn't arrive at all, and that is a major bummer. I don't want you guys to go experience that. So your prizes will be sent after, you know, the 3rd of January next year, when all the heated moments have dropped down more or less. Man, this heat's killing me, I swear to God. So that's pretty much it. Remember, the 3rd of January, I'll put all the details in the actual comic. So create your own Sonic Adventure. It needs to have at least one Sonic the Hedgehog character, be as creative as possible, and the cutoff time is the 3rd of January. Now, as far as prizes goes, like I said, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, depending on how many people win, probably run up. But that being said, I'm going to show you what the prizes are. Now, since this is a shameless plug, really. Now, since a major statue is going to come out, I'm not going to say which is, but you're probably going to guess based on the actual first prize is coming out, and I'm super excited to get that when it comes out. This is probably going to be the first prize. This is a Shadow of the Hedgehog. Shameless plug, really. Shadow the Hedgehog remote control that was released for the PlayStation 2 when Shadow the Hedgehog first came out. Now, I have two. You can check out the review for it if you're interested in this. This is classed as first. I say this is first simply because I know there is just an uneasing amount of fan base towards Shadow the Hedgehog, which can be explicitly explained in various different ways. But here it is. Now, this one I try to get in best condition as possibly can. The only thing you'll notice, if at all, would probably be a small little dent crack there, and the back it's just a little peeled off. But you know what? I think this actually adds to the appeal, because if you ever played Sonic the Shadow the Hedgehog, the game for the PlayStation 2, he comes actually like out of a pod, so you can kind of insinuate. It comes with everything inside. The remote control is in mint condition, absolutely beautiful. You can check the review. Definitely a nice collector's piece, simply for display, or if you want to plug into PlayStation 2 if you have one, or basically like that. Definitely a nice piece. Extremely hard to find, not super mega hard to find, but it is on the top tier in terms of just trying to find this. So this is classed as first prize. Also nice to have. Now the second prize, which I don't know if this was classed as first, if I was going to class this as first, I figured to make this a second because it never came out. Not that it came out, it's just I got two, but this one more or less, if I can take him out. Come out, wherever you are. This is from Tommy. You can check out my review. I've done a review on this as well. A Tommy little bendable figurine. Comes in absolutely superb condition. The only thing is it doesn't come in a box. That's why it's classed as second prize. And this is extremely hard to find. I saw one go for like $200. Out of box, no, in box 250, out of box for about 120, I think, thereabouts. You know, so this is definitely, you know, mint condition. It's got its nose and all that sort of stuff. Extremely bendable, nice weight. It's definitely a nice little piece. I was wondering if this should be even classed as first, but it's so fun. You can definitely have this on your display and, you know, have a nice little merchandise. This is from the 90s, guys. Absolutely superb. Recommend it. Now the third prize. This is the reason why I pick a third. Now I do have one of these already, but this one came outside of box. Now I class this as third prizes because if you want to wear this as a watch, you need to put batteries in. It comes, everything is pretty much intact. You get the manual, you get the actual you get the watch thing, you get the watch, and you get the blister thing. The only thing is it's not mint, as in it comes out of package. So this is third. It's definitely a nice collectible piece. You don't see this every day, but it's something that it's definitely out there. So you can wear it if you want to. I'm an adult, I think, and it still fits me. The only thing is if you want to wear it, you need to put batteries in. So this is third prize. So yeah, that's third. This is second, and the Shadow the Hedgehog remote, that's first. So yeah, if you guys are interested, definitely please enter. Let me know. If you guys are not, and just, you know, well, up to you really if you want to enter. Now, ideally, my future plans with future competition is the more subscribers I get, the bigger the prizes are going to be. My personal take on that sort of stuff. So eventually I was thinking of just buying like a first for figure statue and just having that as a major prize, but I need more subs. That isn't me shamelessly asking more people to subscribe to me. It's, you know, I'd rather people actually enjoy the stuff that I review and, you know, just give positive feedback or negative feedback, whichever case you really want to, then basically just subscribing for the sake of just getting bonus items. You know, this channel is dedicated to mostly Sonic stuff, as you can probably see through my channels. So this is literally just me giving back to the community. So more subscribers ideally would be a bigger prize. That's the general consensus of this sort of stuff. So that sort of stuff. So yeah, guys, that is all for the competition. You know how to enter. Oh yes, one thing, this was brought to my attention in my previous competitions. I'm aware in Europe, I'm not entirely sure in the US, where they have this thing where depending on the value of the item, they get charged like a VAT, some tax or something, where they won't release the item to the person if they don't pay like a release, like it's $20 or I'm not 100% sure on that. That being said though, if the item does arrive to you and you have to pay any amount of like excess, like I don't know, $20, $30 or whatever it is, you can get the receipt. You can pay it. You can get the item. Give me the receipt. I'll send it to your PayPal, because all these prizes are free. I don't want you to pay 1 cent for this at all. This is literally just me giving it to you guys out of my own pocket. So if you get that, show me the receipt, scan it in, show me, and I'll send it to your PayPal. Obviously, if you don't, you're just okay with paying if you don't get charged. That's only in the rare instance that you do get charged by your office thing. I doubt that would happen because I'm going to be paying the postage on my side. But if something like that happens, send me a personal message. Let me know. I'm more than happy to work this out for you. Just for you guys who will be worried if you live in the UK or Europe and all that stuff. So I know that's a big thing in the UK they've entered. So if you guys are worried about that, let me know. Show me that like a receipt. I need to know. I'm not going to start sending out money for the sake of it. Really, I'm not telling you guys. I really am legit. But anyway, guys, I hope you do enter my competition, because the good old Blue Star, God, I love him. The good old Blue Star does want to see all your entries. So yeah, Creature in Sonic Universe has to have 1 Sonic character. The deadline is the 3rd of January. If you're not too sure, send me a PM. I can elaborate on that. Be as creative and crazy puzzle videos, audios, pictures, dress up, go nuts, really. Alright guys, thank you so much. I do hope you enjoyed this competition, and yeah, we'll go from there. Guys, speed on and take care.